Whatever happened to Earth's mightiest heroes? Hit the like button while the intro plays, and we'll talk about it. All right, so in 1996, Heroes Reborn. It was the Jim Lee, the Rob Liefeld, the Jeff Loeb revamp, okay? This was a large part of the Marvel Comics back then, and this was Heroes Reborn. And now, 25 years later, Marvel's doing it again. And we really don't know much about it other than the single tweet that we saw with the same image everybody's reposting. Heroes Reborn with the line, whatever happened to Earth's mightiest heroes, 2021. And that's literally all we know, right? So we're assuming that this is going to be something obviously surrounding the Avengers and most of the other Marvel comics. And Tom Brevoort, close. He's the basically VP over there, the VP of publishing, in December teased the rebirth of Avengers after Enter the Phoenix. So Jason Aaron is on this awesome Avengers run. I know some people haven't enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the heck out of it. So Bleeding Cool, you're wrong. It is not some awful, terrible, or was it Bleeding Cool? It might have been CBR. Regardless, whoever said that it was just this awful superhero of the week type, no, this story is awesome. You guys are wrong. It's a good book. Jump on it. But they're doing a rebirth, basically, and they can't use the title. DC's already taken that. So we're going to be getting a Heroes Reborn again. And I've been seeing all kinds of awesome memes around the Captain America drawings of back then with Heroes Reborn. But let's talk about a little bit what happened in 96. So Jim Lee, Rob Liefeld, they went to Marvel. They went back to Marvel to reboot the Avengers, Fantastic Four, Iron Man, Captain America, and Hulk. And it was called Heroes Reborn as the project. It was only a year long, and yeah, it didn't turn out well. Yeah, and there's a new omnibus that collects this called Heroes Reborn that goes on sale in June. So they're definitely playing hardball, all in on this Heroes Reborn stuff. So we really don't know what to expect. We know whatever Heroes Reborn, I'm assuming we're going to get a plethora of number ones. DC just started their Future State, which is going to basically be a restart of a lot of continuity with all that going out the window. So naturally now Marvel has to jump on the train and try to get on the hype with that. I really don't know what to expect. I don't think a lot of people know what to expect. But if it's, let's hope it's better than what happened in 96, 97, because a lot of people kind of, make a ton of jokes about that. But I'm also speculating if this might be something to do with why Venom is ending with Cates and Stegman. Back in October, he actually retweeted and commented that King in Black was not going to be the end of his run on Venom. And then he responded to that today saying, well, technically I wasn't lying. So I'm wondering if, and this is purely speculation, no real clue, it really doesn't matter, but I wonder if this Heroes Reborn forced that to kind of end, because that was a pretty solid no back then. For him to retweet that and say, well, technically, I don't know, the line of we always intended for 200 to be the end, I don't know if I'm buying that anymore. But again, it doesn't matter. It's very, very interesting, all that to say. What do you guys think about Heroes Reborn? Is this something you're even remotely excited about? Do we think this is just going to be another, kind of a money grab type event thing? But I'm not interested in seeing a full reboot. And then if you take a look on Marvel Comics website, all they do is put that up there, and all it says, coming this April. What happened to the Avengers? Stay tuned to Marvel.com to find out. I wonder if this is going to be like a tie-in to the Avengers run with Enter the Phoenix, if this is going to be a complete reboot, if this is going to tie into King in Black and everything's just going to be done. Everything's over, a finale per se, but I am intrigued. All right, now we have some other big news. Boom Studios, under the leadership of Ross Ritchie, they have picked up a new IP, Magic the Gathering, and those comics are going to start coming out in April. Now, that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not a huge Magic the Gathering fan, but what's neat about this is if it even remotely interests you, this gives you an avenue to kind of enter that lore of Magic the Gathering without necessarily having to know too much about the cards and stuff like that. So Boom Studios won the bid for it, I'm assuming, and the deal struck with Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro, which obviously Ross and Boom, they have a great relationship with Hasbro. You look at the other IPs they're doing, so it only makes sense. And we have some pretty cool images that they've released, some mock-ups here of some of the characters. So you're getting some covers even. So Magic #1 character designs. There's a variant cover. There is some additional art. So very, very interesting there. All right, so Magic the Gathering, the creative team is going to be writer Jed McKay. He did Black Cat. Artist Ig Guara, Ghost Spider, and colorist Ariana Consani, and letterer Ed Dukeshire. So that's fairly interesting. I mean, I'm not super familiar with those folks, but that's fine. They're saying the series is going to open up in the realm of Ravnica, whose planet-sized city rocked by assassination attempts against 3 guildmasters, Ralzeric, Vraska, and Kaya. The trio will be forced to put aside their differences and travel to the plane of Zendikar to hunt the assassins. Boom is teasing a climatic showdown with a major Magic the Gathering character. So that's pretty neat right there. I mean, that's a pretty dang big IP to pick up. Magic the Gathering has a pretty large following. And I think the last publisher to do this was IDW. And I think they had one in 2011, 2018 from what I read. But if this is something you're even remotely interested in, check it out. It's going to be Magic #1 as the title. It's going to release in April 2021. And there are going to be a few covers and a secret variant cover. So be on the lookout for that. And I'll see if I can come up with an FOC date and post it on the screen to let you guys know. So, but let me know what you think. I mean, this Heroes Reborn thing, it's very, very interesting. I wonder if this is going to be a full-scale across-the-board type reboot or finale, or if it's just going to be specific to the Avengers title. I wonder if this had anything to do with the Donny Cates leaving Venom. The podcast still hasn't been posted at the time of recording this, but I keep looking, and once it is, I'll relay whatever information that comes out of that, if anything. That way, if you don't feel like going and listening to the podcast, you don't have to. I can chop it up and provide it to you guys. But let me know what your thoughts on the Boom Studios. Let me know what you think about this Marvel Heroes Reborn. And let's talk about the theories in the comments. Drop your best theory, what you think, or if this is something you even are remotely interested in. Thanks so much for being the best part of Two Brothers Comics. For everybody that's joining us now and everybody that was with us in the very beginning, we're super humbled and we can't thank you guys enough. So if you will, on the way out, smash the like button, subscribe if you have not already. And we are having that 2,500 subscriber giveaway with hundreds of dollars worth of prizes. We're almost there. We'll be there in just a few days, I'm sure of it. So you don't want to miss out on that. Just comment, like, and share. That's all you got to do. And be subscribed. Guys, as always, collect your way.